Meditation is that pathway where your consciousness seeks to return to its source. Call that God, the divine, the absolute. Your consciousness seeks to know itself. That quest to know itself is played out in every human. It comes as, in part, a need for truth. Who are we? Where do we come from? All the eternal questions. In meditation, we rely on a device to take you inwards to the very essence of yourself. That device can involve using the breath, a mantra, which is a sacred word or verse used to help your consciousness drive deeply towards its source. Another device often used is the focus on a chakra, which is a gateway, again taking you to deeper realms inside yourself. Each of these devices is a high principle of life and spirit itself. Take, for example, using the breath as a meditation device. Breath is the root of life. Yoga devotes a significant amount of time to the practice of pranayama, incorporating right breathing techniques and postures to enable the union of your mind, body and soul. Pranayama is the conscious awareness of breath, the life force that energizes and nourishes the body. The term is derived from the Sanskrit word prana, meaning breath or life force, and ayama, meaning gaining control. Controlled or conscious breathing enables both the rhythm of performing yoga poses and relaxation of the mind for meditation. Letting go of the mind and body allows your consciousness to return towards its source. It would be fair to say that your consciousness is much more vast than your tiny little body. Indeed, many of the problems we humans have come from the problems of a vast consciousness trying to fit inside this tiny biped body. A really good analogy is the iceberg, where we can see just a tiny part of the iceberg and the rest remains largely unseen. Similarly, using a mantra is the process of quieting and focusing the mind using a sound, a word, or phrase recited either aloud or silently. The purpose of mantra meditation is to create a focus for the mind while your energy balances and aligns. The quieter your mind becomes, the freer your consciousness is to begin its inward journey. It is also known as japa meditation, from the Sanskrit word meaning muttering. Mantra meditation is an essential practice in many forms of yoga, helping to deepen inner awareness. It is used in many religions including Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Jainism, and importantly, in all religions, the use of rituals. The importance of the word in all cultures and religions is seen as a gateway to spiritual experience. An example from medieval times, the chanting of verses in prayer and ritual was used by monks and nuns. Monks would chant, aloud or silently, the Pater Noster, that is the Lord's Prayer, in Latin 144 times per day. To do this yourself creates an amazingly powerful state of consciousness. To chant the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic, the original language it was spoken, is even more powerful. Similarly, we see in Islam the call to prayer where people use hand gestures and silent prayer, which you could also say is a mantra. Unfortunately, language today has lost much of its spiritual power as modern languages have replaced old. Using a chakra or center as your meditation device means selecting one particular chakra and plunging your consciousness into it. This can be accompanied by sounds, that's mantras perhaps, or breath into the center, and leads to an awakening of the energy center or chakra. It is said that chakras act as anchor points for your ethereal subtle bodies and physical body. These anchor points are also vital gateways for the exchange of subtle energies, as well as points of involution, that is the movement of turning inwards for your consciousness. More advanced meditation techniques help you to involute into these gateways. So as you can see, the device in meditation is an important instrument. It assists your consciousness to return to its source. It is the device that brings your meditation back to its focus when your mind scatters like marbles dropped on a stone floor. The more you bring your mind back to the device, the more you sharpen the blade that cuts through the endless thoughts, images and distractions the mind is capable of. And with just a little practice and perseverance with your device, the mind begins to surrender. It becomes disciplined. Eventually it becomes an instrument bringing clarity, a silent mind, a calm mind, a connected mind. Now let me know in the comments below what your device is. If you have experiences that emanate from using your device, also place a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you enjoyed this experience, take a look at our complete library of videos providing tips, techniques and context to improve your meditation experiences. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe to receive updates as they happen. Once again, thanks for watching.